Welcome to Sales Club. Phil, it was a pleasure to see your presentation inside.
Thank you.
One of the things you didn't talk so much about was this nice diamond encrusted badge, BNI.
Yep.
What is BNI?
So BNI is an organization where we help local businesses generate referrals between each other. So we create groups of business people, ideally 50 plus. They're sharing millions of euros or pounds or dollars every single year. And it's a great organization to make a difference to people in their life.
Does that network exist here in Lithuania?
Yes, it's very, very powerful in Lithuania. It's been here for about 5 years.
Okay.
We now have approximately 1,100 business people using BNI Lithuania for business.
Okay. And as a Lithuanian living here in Lithuania, if I'm a member of BNI, could I then use this network when I am going and expanding to other countries?
Absolutely. We're in 70 countries now. So we are a global organization. In fact, we say local network, global business. Mm-hmm. So there is an opportunity to get your business visible all around the world.
Amazing. You saw in the beginning of our conference inside that there was a lot of sharing of business cards.
Yes.
What are among the let's say, best networking tips that you have used during your amazing career?
I'd probably say to you, because you said we shared business cards, I'd like to switch your question to what are one of the things you shouldn't do, and it's share business cards.
Let's talk about that.
Well, what happened in there was quite interesting. So everyone stands up as business card, business card, business card, business card. Mm-hmm. In my opinion or from experience, the reality is most people will now go back to their hotel or back to their business, and they will then go and throw them in the bin.
Not with mine.
I said most, and yours, I'm sorry to upset you, or they will use an alternative and they will then send an email about themselves to everybody about their business. So for me, a business card is when you have built a relationship or you're trying to build a relationship and you're saying to somebody, I would like your details. Too many people hand their business card to somebody and that's all about them. So for me, I want to be interested in you. That's a global networking nugget. I want to be interested in you. It's not about me. If I'm interested in you, by default, hopefully, you'll say, and what about you, Phil? And now we're beginning a relationship. So if I simplified networking, we would like the business before the relationships, but in reality, we have to develop the relationships before business. So I don't want you to just give me your business card. It's presumptuous. It's not intentionally rude, but it's presumptuous.
In doing so, you described 4 key areas inside, one of them being authenticity.
Yep.
How to let's say, build that relationship quick, but still to be authentic.
They say there's no second chance to make a first impression. So the first impression makes me decide whether I want to continue the relationship. And in most cases, I think you would want to continue the relationship. So people can get it wrong first time, and because the world is a big place, I don't have to get beyond my first impression if I don't take to you. If I don't have a problem, then we will develop onto part 2 and part 3. So when you said, how can it happen quickly, I think that relates to the speed of which you develop the relationship. So we could arrange to have a cup of tea and a meeting in 3 weeks' time, or we could arrange to have a cup of tea and a meeting in 1 week's time. And I think for me, that would just be the difference, the speed of which you wish to develop the relationship, but the relationship has to come first.
One of these key things that I learned in sales is always to understand your sales pitch, your elevator speech.
Sure.
Just in case you are standing in some tall building, you take the elevator down, and inside in this elevator is Mr. Warren Buffett or Bill Gates or something. So I'm Bill Gates or Warren Buffett. How are you? What's your elevator pitch?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Hey, excellent.
Good. Tell me, what do you do?
I'm Warren Buffett.
Okay, now that's your name. What do you do?
Invest.
Okay, now that's how you do it. Why do I want to invest?
I'm not Warren Buffett.
You started the conversation.
But that was good.
Okay, well, here's the point. You see, most people misunderstanding an elevator pitch.
Yes.
If I said to you, what do you do? Sometimes people say, I'm an accountant. Now, I could say, no, that's what your title is. Then if I say, what do you do? They say, well, I help you with your tax. I say, no, that's how you do it. ultimately what you do is why I came to you in the first place. And that is, I came to you because I want to save money. I came to you because, I want to get on with sales while you get on with this. I came to you for the outcome. I didn't come to you because of your title or how you do your work. So a true elevator pitch, if you said, what do? I would simply say to you, I help people like you have a fantastic retirement.
Oh, I'm very close to that. So.
Okay. Then you can turn around and say, how do you do it? And I'll say, well, if you're interested, I'll increase your sales. So people
I'm also
get mixed
interested
up.
in that.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're interested in the outcome of your increased sales.
Yeah,
That's just how I do it.
Okay, I should. Do you have a membership application form for BNI?
We don't accept anybody,
Ooh, yeah, this is tough.
You'd be fantastic. You would be fantastic.
Behind us,
yes.
Just on the other side of the wall, there is, I believe, 2,000 of the very best salespeople in Lithuania. When you come from outside, you come from the UK,
yes,
and you look at Lithuania, Americans are famous for their sales approach.
Yep.
And now, yesterday, you were doing an amazing sales seminar. How do you benchmark, or how do you see Lithuanian people in their energy and the sales effort compared to the rest of Europe?
Realistically, I haven't been here long enough to answer that question with genuine sincerity. So I cannot compare. I have had no experience of.
But you're not disappointed?
No, they're lovely. I mean, I've been here for 2 days now. Very genuine. And I think this goes back to relationships. Look, there's good and bad in every country, every town, every place, okay? But so far, the people I've met have been very genuine and very sincere. And if you have genuineness and sincerity, then people will be more attracted to want to know more.
In your speech, maybe you could just repeat for me. It was like, it finished with authenticity, it started with why.
Yes.
There was why.
Purpose, vision, desire,
yeah,
authenticity.
How does a young person create sort of a vision for their life and for their career?
That's such a good question. So I'm very, very lucky. I have amazing children. My son is 27, so he's further into the business world now than my daughter, who's gorgeous, and she's 21 and at university. And so I've lived through these young people's eyes, and it amazes me, how do they know what to do?
Yeah.
So I've sat down with my son and I've said, how do you want your life to look? Not how do you want to do business? So what would you like in 4 years? What would you like in 3 years? And then we've decided, so how can you achieve that? So we've started with the end goal and worked backwards to what can you do that will help you achieve that?
Yeah.
And that's how we've kind of done it, because I agree with you. I mean, how young people can decide on their future career, I think they need help with somebody experienced and wise, not necessarily me, but experienced and wise, to help them through. How do they know?
What's your vision, maybe for yourself, but also for BNI?
So we have a vision that we want to help. In 2020, we would like to help our members be earning 100,000, 200,000 euros per member every single year of qualified referrals.
Another reason to join.
Yes, well, that's what we are. We are,
Yeah.
we help generate referrals.
And what are your, let's say, personal vision
For
you?
For me, it's a simple one, actually. My definition, I want to be successful, okay?
I think you are.
Well, okay, thank you. But if I define my definition of success, it's happiness. So when I have a vision, it's all around life, and things can change at different times. So as you are helping your children more, you may not be on your own goal. Your goal is helping them. As my children are getting older now, our vision is changing, and now it's for Jackie and I to turn around and say, hey, look, we have a little bit more time. So for me, my definition of success is happiness. So I keep re-evaluating what is our happiness, and that will be our success.
And I think happiness is, let's say, a good point to finish. Most people probably think happiness is like what you mentioned inside, it's a Ferrari, a Jaguar, but happiness is perhaps something else.
Yeah, look, it's everyone's Ferrari. So one is a Ferrari, one is a holiday, one is just no bills. So it's everyone's Ferrari. So whatever their definition of success is, mine is happiness. And I ask people to define that.
With that, I simply want to thank you for coming to Lithuania.
Pleasure.
Thank you for being in our conference.
Thank you.
And most thank you for being a part of Sales Club.
Thank you. It was an absolute privilege. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.